It's always fun to go back to the first game in a popular franchise and see how the series kicked off. With a series like Mario or Sonic the Hedgehog, it's very easy to see how it became popular. And while I honestly love the Street Fighter franchise, I can't see how anyone enjoyed this first entry. This here is the original Street Fighter, and it is as bare bones as you can get. While there's a lot of similarities in this first game that were later used in future titles that were reworked and improved upon, this first game is really awkward to actually play. The main aim of the game itself has not changed since day one though. You travel across the globe fighting different opponents, all while trying to win. Super simple, and it never needs to be anything more than that. Control wise, it's the same as any other Street Fighter, 3 buttons for punching and 3 buttons for kicking. However, as you can probably see from the very janky gameplay, moving about is very awkward. This, along with a few other issues, make this a complete chore to play. Those other issues are the fact that special moves are nigh on impossible to actually perform. I played Street Fighter since the days of Street Fighter 2 on the Super Nintendo. I'm pretty sure I know how to throw Hadoukens, Shoryukens and anything else that any other character could have. And while for the last decade or so I've been using arcade sticks, I can still use a controller to pull off these moves when needed. But in this game, it honestly feels like I have no idea what I'm doing. It's honestly pot luck whether the move actually comes out. I'm pretty sure I've removed about 10 layers of skin just trying to throw one Hadouken. The main issue with this is the fact that you really do need to use these special moves to win. Each opponent you fight actually has a pattern you're meant to use against them, so you really do need to use these moves. You could just use punches and kicks, but trying to gain ground on the opponent is jittery at best. And that's even if you manage to make contact, because the hitboxes seem to be really weird as well. This doesn't seem to be a problem for the computer when they want to hit you, it just seems to be a problem for you when you want to hit them. All it takes is a couple hits and you will go down. However, the same can be said for them. If you manage to land a Hadouken or a Shoryuken, especially when they're in mid-air, you will pretty much almost KO them in one hit. It's not really risk or reward, it's just a case of can you actually pull off the move in time before you get killed. It is nice to see that characters that were later used in future games are here in the original, though it does make you wonder why Capcom hasn't used all of the characters from this game and only handpicked a few. It does have a few mini-games between stages, and it's quite weird to see the tile shattering one included here considering that was used in Mortal Kombat later on. Some opponents are incredibly easy, but the vast majority are incredibly cheap. Pretty much the last boss against Sagat is one of them. Even though the animation for characters is super weird, sprites are nice and big and backgrounds are well detailed. There are some good tunes hidden throughout, though the sampled speech is absolutely atrocious. I'd say if you're curious to see how Street Fighter started, then pick this up. It's available in a few different forms. You can get it on the PC Engine, you can also get it in the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection as well. But if you're actually looking to have fun with this game, try it in 2-player mode, at least then you both have the same amount of chance trying to throw out moves. Either way, I'm just happy that Street Fighter vastly improved since this original iteration. Anyways, I've been Tom from VictoryPlays Gaming, thanks for watching and have a great gaming day.